Welcome back to my channel. I am Ariel J. Today I wanted to walk you through my routine for getting up in the morning, getting ready for the gym, all the things. I usually don't work out on Saturdays, which people are like, oh, why wouldn't you? Because I'm drained by the end of the week. When I tell you guys, I wake up at 5 every morning. I love like my gym bag. I shower at the gym. It's a whole thing. By the end of the week, I'm just tired and I need to let my body rest. So it is nice to kind of ease into my Saturday. But today I was like, I'm feeling really good. We're also gonna have a snowstorm, so I want to get out. I want to get out there and just move my body. But I did sleep in, which is really nice. It's around 8:15 now. I've already gotten dressed, put a little bit of foundation on, some lip gloss. Lip gloss is popping. And I will show you what other things I need to do before I head out the door. But first, like my gym outfits these days look a lot more conservative than what they did a couple of years ago. Like I was always wearing the crop top and the sports bra, and sometimes I do still wear that. But I feel like I've kind of just evolved into more of like a sweatshirt, leggings type of girl. A little bit more on the conservative side. But what's crazy is y'all remember my Lululemon collection. I'll have to do an updated video because I'm sure y'all want to see it. It has dwindled quite a bit, to say the least. Like it is nowhere near where it used to be, but I am holding on to my older pieces. Like this, for example. This is, don't ask me the shade of blue, but it is a all yours sweatshirt. Y'all remember, I don't know if you remember what I got it Black Friday a couple years ago. And then I just have the matching, I don't even know the name of these. They're the tightest legging that they have. But I love these, and we love a good matching set, so that's what we're doing. And then I'm like, do I want to run? I don't really want to run. I'm about to start my period. So I think I'm just going to wear my On Clouds, which I've had for years. Those are good, like lifting shoes, kind of universal shoes for the gym. Like this is the most important part of my routine is the coffee. Like I am a coffee king now. Y'all, I have not had coffee ever really in years. I've never been a coffee drinker, and I started couple years ago, and now I'm hooked. And what's crazy is I have this old Keurig. It's really not that old. A couple years old. My mom ended up getting it for me when I was going through a hard season in life. She's like, here's a coffee machine, here's a coffee maker, and my life has been changed ever since. So why just be sad when you can be sad and caffeinated? So this is what I use, nothing special. I don't have an espresso machine. I don't need all of that. Coffee is coffee at the end of the day. So I thrifted this. Isn't this so cute? And it's just where I keep my pods. I get the Trader Joe's Colombian coffee, which is crazy. Y'all, these coffee pods, they were $5.99 for a pack of 12. And then when tariffs hit, whatever, they went up to $7. So I just use these, and I have perfected my at-home coffee. So I do honey at the bottom. First of all, this mug is ginormous, and the camera does no justice for it, but I will go ahead and I will put my honey at the bottom of it. I like a good sweet drink. I love it iced, and so I just have kind of perfected it on my end. So I do collagen because your body just changes as you get older, and it changes in a way that nobody really talks about. So collagen is for my joints. As I've gotten older, my joints have taken a hit quite a bit, so this just helps with that. And I put in my coffee, and you can't even taste it, and then I just brew my coffee over it. I want to show you guys my cat that I got back in 2021. I'm sure you guys have seen little sneak peeks of him on like Instagram and stuff, but I don't know if I've ever done like a full introduction. Okay, he is a chump, okay? This is Nelly. He is the sweetest cat in the entire world. He's just a little bit on the chunkier side, and I love him. He's like the sweetest teddy bear. Yes, he's big. He's like 15 pounds, you guys, and he's what, 4? Wouldn't hurt a fly, super healthy, not overweight. He's just a big boned guy. I have him, and then I have Charlie, who I got in 2019. And they're my boys. And Scott has a cat too, and they have not met yet, but that's a whole other story. Another thing that's changed is I take supplements every morning, whereas a couple years ago I wasn't. Got some blood work done a couple months ago, and I just realized that there were a lot of like my levels needed an extra level of TLC. So I take things like iron, I do zinc, I do D3K2 every morning, and I take it with my lovely OJ kind of throughout the day. Cheers. So this coffee is done, and I just gotta give it a little mix, make sure everything's all mixed up. And then once I do that, I like my coffee cold, so mix it up a little bit. Whoa. And then I just take the oat brown sugar creamer from Joe's. Now, some days I just want like a good cold brew with nothing in it, but other days I just want like a cute little, good little sweet treat. So pour a little bit of this creamer in there. And then people think I'm crazy, but I will also take this Trader Joe's cold brew, my favorite. I will also pour it in. I need just a little bit of extra caffeine, and then ice, and then milk. I made a video the other day on TikTok, and I was talking about how much TikTok has changed. And I mean, we're almost, okay, I'm a mess. It is not the same as it was in like 2021, 2022. Like, mind you, it was a dancing app. A dancing app. Whereas now I feel like I am walking into QVC every time I log in. Every time. I feel like people are always shot my link in bio. They can't even answer where they got something from. Everything's so aesthetic. Everybody's trying to go viral. And I'm like, what happened to the authenticity of it? What happened to people just like showing up with the intention to not go viral, with the intention not to get paid? It's just oversaturated, and I just miss that connection that needs to be there. So I still post in my little piece of the corner of the internet, of the app, and I have no intentions of ever going viral or, that's not why I post. I post because I actually enjoy it. So whatever happens, happens. But the shift is crazy. Okay, it's crazy. It's like 0 to 100. So if you guys have any TikTok creators that you love that just like show up as themselves and just are relatable and not really out of touch of reality, let me know. I'm always looking to follow more people. The last thing I do before I leave out of the house in the morning is I open my Bible. For those who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Christ Jesus, and I'm so proud of myself because I am almost done with reading the entire Bible. I set out to read it in a year, like a lot of people do, but it ended up taking me 2 years because I fallen off and gone through seasons of life, and maybe my mornings have just kind of gotten away with me. And so I'm almost done, and I'm so excited. And I have noticed a difference when I read my Bible in the morning and when I don't. So I'm very, very, very proud of it. My goal was to get it done by the end of this year, so a couple more weeks. But if I don't, that's okay too. But yeah, I've evolved a lot in a lot of different ways in my life, and a big part of that is my faith. So I've grown tremendously. Like, I'm not the same person that I was in like 2022. Like, if you guys knew my testimony, maybe I'll share it one day, it would just blow your mind. So I'm just really pouring into myself, pouring into God, read my Bible. So me and Nellie, we have like, I call it our Jesus time, because I sit on the couch. I have a cozy blanket, and then he comes and he like cuddles me. So we just have our Jesus time, we have our cuddle time. He'll be over in a second, and then we get it done, and that's it. Okay, this is my cozy blanket, and this is my Bible. So this is actually a bookcase that I got from Barnes & Nobles a couple years ago, and I've just been using it as a Bible case. It has my highlighter in it, and my Bible, and this Bible I got a couple years ago, and it has just carried me through life in different seasons, and I'm just really proud of it. So yeah, the pink is where I'm at. We are in 1 Peter. So yeah, I just have my time, enjoy my coffee, and then I kind of hit the ground running.